There we go. Apart from having to fight a giant Hercules Kabuterimon sort of thing, that went pretty smoothly.
And more to the point, but the Dragon Ball's just kind of sitting there in the open. I am amazed that, like, nobody in the town just thought, ooh, a shiny, and just picked it up.
Oh man, these make some really good thumbnails, these shots right here.
There you go, we'll have a field day with that one.
Quiz time!
Oh, so it is.
End of world can wait, it's quiz time!
Oh wait, it's all just clicking together, you know, all the points are aligning, etc. Volk, you get to choose one this time, mate, so as I scroll down, just shout out what you want.
Alright, I'll let you know when I get to one that interests me. Let's go with androids.
Okay. Team effort on this one, boys. Let's go.
Jinzo Ningen.
What the fuck did you just call me?
You want to say that to my face, punk?
Say that to my face, not in the destroyed dimension, see what happens. Heart medicine.
Yep, that's the one. Transformation medicine.
Here, Goku, this will help you become Super Saiyan 3. It's the Yardrats, I believe.
Yep, yard rats.
Oh my god, one of those got fucking skulled by Cauliflower, or whatever her name is, in fucking Super recently.
Yeah, that is true, poor thing. I was expecting so much more.
Whose cells aren't present in Cell? That would be Trunks, I believe.
Yeah, Trunks.
Because he comes from the future.
Yep.
He wasn't even born yet, so, you know. Can't get what's not born yet.
Dunno. Well, I think Cell has it, this is interesting. Ooh.
Well, we know Cell's right out because he did it. Android
King Kai
18...
knows it, and he said, well, in the dub at least, or in filler, he says that he can use it.
Okay.
Neither Roshi or 18. Well, 18 was in Cell, so, I guess Roshi?
Yep. Making a wish on a star here. Aww.
No, I guess it was 18.
Which of these characters has used the solar flare?
Cell.
Sure has.
He did it against 18, 16, and Krillin. That would be... Android 20? Although he is
No,
Android
20 is him.
Yeah.
I think it would be Android 19.
Yeah, it was Dr. Briefs. All along it was him.
Yeah, because he built 19 to turn him into an android as well.
How unnecessarily rather convoluted. In the battle of 19 and 20, who was the first one to use the Senzu bean?
That would be Yamcha, I believe.
Yeah, because he got
his ass smacked.
He got fisted good and proper.
Yep.
There we go. Well, at least we're aiming for 9 out of 10 here. To achieve his Super Saiyan form.
His anger towards himself.
Yep. Oh, that was a good one.
Self-deprecation is the way to a Super Saiyan. So how is everyone in Britain not a Super Saiyan yet? That's what I want to know.
We hold back. We can't let the rest of the world know about our T-influence abilities. How many Cell Juniors did Cell create in all?
I believe it was 7.
7, yeah. It's a magical arc number. Nicely done, lads.
You know, that question we got wrong, we probably could have just said Android 18 because the entire quiz is about the androids.
Oh, you're right, son of a bitch. Oh well, 9 out of 10 is still pretty respectable.
Absolutely, I'm reasonably happy with that.
We're all nearly level 60 here. Meanwhile, Otzi over there is like fucking god tier, almost level 70. We shall save that for later.
Oh shit, and I was wrong too. 18 wasn't in the Cell when he used instant transmission.
Yeah, because that was when he puked her out, and then obviously he regenerated, and at that point he regenerated into his perfect form. Which is like the worst case of Deus Ex Machina ever. It's just like, oh, I'm suddenly perfect form, even though I don't have Android 18 in me anymore. How about them apples?
Oh, don't get me started. What can we buy here? Oh, I want these though. I want that for the end game, but
It's incredibly expensive as well as the other thing.
well. Nah, I'm good for now. We'll be changing forms anyway, so... Right, I guess that counts as a side quest, so, let's carry on. Yeah, I see you over there, Doula Force. We'll be back for you.
soon will be replaced by a younger, hotter actor.
Now, I'm not entirely sure if there is another Dragon Ball around here. I'll just do a lap and see what's what.
And in the meantime, I will open up the Game FAQs page just to make sure you are properly informed.
Game facts?
No.
Yes, the very same.
Game FAQs, it is an acronym. You don't say it as a word.
It's the whole GIF versus GIF argument.
That's very clearly GIF.
My favorite governmental agency is NASA.
Oh, you're a cheeky cookie today, Neo.
Alrighty. Gabba of Dragon Balls, that's what we want.
I don't think it's random the first time around, but I could be wrong there.
Yeah, there isn't another one on Namek. Your next one is indeed in the 3rd floor, and we're going on a bit of an android bonanza.
Nice. Alrighty, let's warp.
Let's do the time warp again.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Give it a bit of a rock spin at the end there. Alrighty, oh god, so many. So many people wanting our help, so many people to ignore.
Especially Tien.
I really like that phrasing. It reminds me of Spider-Man 2, just ignoring all the cries for help.
My
No, I
balloon!
need to get to the top of this building for a medal.
Mr. Connor's class. We should do that live as well. That's pretty fun, Spider-Man 2. Super 17, not really a fan. I prefer Base 17.
Definitely. Although we did also have that one, like, there was a thing in Dragon Ball Heroes where Super 17 fused with 18, and that looked a bit weird, but I kind of liked the idea of it. But yeah, Super 17 on his own, I felt like he was a bit of a cop-out. It was just like, hey, what if we fuse 17 with a 17 from an alternate timeline?
No, if you count GT in with everything else, I 17 here I think is responsible for Krillin having died 5 times in all.
Wow.
Yeah, that is true.
You got a death in Dragon Ball, you got Frieza blowing him up, you got alternate future Krillin biting the dust.
God, he just dies in every dimension, it seems.
Yeah, you've got Boo blowing up the planet, you got 17 blasting him through the chest.
I've been calling it the Multiversal Tournament throughout this whole playthrough, but it's really called the Time Space Tournament, and I've just been making an idiot out of myself.
Yep.
You don't have to agree with that, I'm just stating a fact here.
I mean, hey, you know.
It's all about that emotional support.
What's Android 16 doing here?
Speaking of emotional support... Oh, there's the original.
Yeah, at least Android 17 has a bit of a smirk going on.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the automaton of fun himself.
And we have Dr. Gero with his fancy ass hat over there.
Fuck is this? Is this a Mexican standoff? What are they doing?
Well, you know, we fight in teams of 5 here, and Super 17 is powerful, but he still likes to play by the game's rules, so he can apparently manipulate androids now. It is the Deadly 5 instead of the Deadly 6.
Because he said so.
So wait, what if Super 17 merged with that Android 17? What would happen? Would it become Super Duper Android 17?
Super duper.
Would it just literally be Android 17, like, strapped to the back of him with, like, duct tape or something?
Oh. Let's try and focus here, you know what's going on.
Although, just to be serious for one moment, I do actually like the way that they did the fusion between Android 19 and 20. And it's a little bit difficult to describe, but it seems like your typical mix of what Android 19 and 20 would look like to most people's imaginations. But the way they did it was the brain, like, bowl, I guess, for lack of a proper descriptive term, is actually split down the middle with 2 different colours, and you can probably assume there's, like, literally half of 19's brain and half of 20's brain. And I don't know why, I just thought that was pretty cool. It was a neat little touch.
Now, going into this fight, you're going to want to be very careful, because like they just explained, they're going to absorb ki if we fire it at the wrong time, so I'd just stick to, like, ultra-fusing and whatnot, because I don't think that counts.
Ultrafusion and anything that involves punching them repeatedly in the face or kicking, I believe, is the way to go.
Ooh, oh, see, you're up, girl.
And, yeah, we only have to defeat 17 here, apparently, so Don't worry about the riffraff. Just take care of the big guy in the middle.
Android 16 can't absorb a key.
Shush. He can hear. Alright, ball pattern user, what do you want?
Punch 17 in the face.
Which one?
The super one.
Okay.
The one with the extra adjective.
I mean the one from GT, not from Super, but his name is Super, but he's not in Super.
Ah, brain shutting down!
Just imagine, like, Super 17 in Dragon Ball Super. So it's like Super 17, then in brackets, Super. Alright, melee attack Super 17, who's not from Dragon Ball Super.
Stop it.
Ah, damn.
You shan't absorb any of me. I refuse. Just while we're going through the motions here, and intersperse your reply with your move callouts, please. What were some of your favourite moments from the Android and Cell saga?
Favorite moments from the Android? Well, Cell's introduction is way up there. He just, like, that whole horror movie aesthetic is so good. Eating that guy right in front of Piccolo.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Baller moment. Cell achieving perfection is really great. Tien's, fuck you cannon.
Oh, yes.
Is another great moment. A lot of classic moments. I like both of the times Vegeta gets his ass handed to him.
Quite a few times, yeah. What about you, Vol?
This one's an easy one for me. Particularly if you count the Future Trunks debut as part of the Android saga, definitely his debut. That is just one of the single most badass moments that I can remember. Just him coming along to what was previously, like, the big bad, and that was hyped up through the whole of the Namek saga, and he just comes in one episode, completely cleaves him in two with the badass music going on in the background. Just all of it put together created a wonderful moment that I will pretty much remember until the end of time. Apart from that, the entire Android 17 versus Piccolo fight.
Punch... no, Key Blast Super 17.
Are you sure he's currently absorbing?
Oh, that's right, yeah. He does that. Yeah,
it's the basis of the fight, mate, come on.
Well, you can't expect me to remember things.
I can and I will, but I think mine's gotta be... Tell me, does an android like yourself ever experience fear?
That's not bad. Alright.
Really? You're just gonna sandbag my wonderful hand-picked moment? Okay, no, fuck you.
Well, you sandbagged mine as well.
I am a Kai loyalist.
Alright, special move.
Yeah, let's get some kicks up in this bitch.
Yep. Kick 17 in the face. Yeah, I was actually trying to make my attack as you told me to, but I didn't mean to it to sound like I was just sandbagging you. It was a pretty good moment.
To be fair, I've been a bit OCD today, so you should be allowed to reply in your own passive-aggressive way, I think. It's how we stay friends. By slowly destroying each other's morales.
I mean, well, I hate to clue you in on my ultimate plan, but I am going to eventually kill you via heart attack.
Okay.
It may take a few years.
It's going to happen, so it doesn't matter that I told you.
I see you play the long game here, and it may be worth healing sooner rather than later, because I've noticed that both our healers have seen better days. Dodgy. Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Getting a little too excited there.
Get out of the arena.
Gotta appreciate the Super 17 saga for at least making Android 18 a relevant character.
Yeah, Super's doing a good job with that as well.
That's why I'm looking forward to the next episode in particular, because that's all about 17 and 18, and I want to see those two, like, properly start fighting together again. That should be a pretty good moment.
Why is that so funny? I don't know why that's funny to me. It's just the scream from 16 after the fact.
Rocket punch!
Wow, I'm really not doing very good with blocks today. Oh well.
That's okay. We got the Ultra Fusion now, so we can probably just finish this off.
Yeah, we could.
So we'll let you be the one to pull the trigger.
Will he absorb Ki Blast from the Ultra Fusion?
No, I don't think he will. And if he does, it'll be too much for him to handle. He'll be fine.
He'll just explode, and that'll be that, and we win anyway, so, you know. No harm, no foul.
Oh, I can't do anything right during this fight.
Oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. They're not doing 2 terminal damage yet, so you're good. Ultra Fuse, let him have it.
Goodbye, Mr. Super 17.
It's been real, but now you have to die.
Pretty ballerina mode activated.
I still don't understand why, like, the other Android 17 was called Hellfighter 17. I guess it's because he was built in hell.
Well, yeah.
That's probably the reason. Oh, absorb. He is absorbing.
I'll just punch him like this.
Absorb this, fucker!
Absorb Fist!
He's done. He is out of there. He is gonzo.
I can't wait until we get him down to 0 health, then our final Ki Blast actually heals him.
Shut up. Don't you dare fucking imply such a thing.
Nah, we're fine. As funny as that would be for the sake of this playthrough, they don't quite break the rules that way.
We do have to finish off the others, but ain't nothing but a fang.
Although I do believe that is false advertising, seeing as it just says defeat Super 17, and the precedent set at this point is if you defeat the specific character, the whole thing just ends right there and then.
Aw, it's Gero and his son fighting together. I just realized that.
Wait, is 16 based on Gero's actual son or something? Is there lore I'm not, like, aware of?
That is lore. That is lore.
Ah, okay.
And that's actually what Team 4-Star actually put out there, because I'm not entirely sure if they actually stated that specifically in the actual show.
Not in the show, but no, in a Toriyama interview. In the same interview he gave where he revealed that 17 and 18's real names are Lapis and Lazuli. Yeah, he said, yeah, Android 16 is modeled after Gero's son.
Interesting.
And hence why 4-Star went and did the extra bar and said, hey, we should include a bit like that, just to make us really, really enacted in the lore and make this even more awesome. Which I'm very glad they did.
I'm suggesting we go after 16, because he has more health as of right now.
Are you sure? Because the old man has a terrible habit of just fucking off randomly.
That is true. That is true. Now, these two, I'm not sure if they can charge, but they're both getting fucked up right now.
Oh, yeah. It is so hard, like, to watch, like, the actual Android 16 versus Cell fight, because I miss, like, the TFS version of that, because it adds the Gundam sound effects to all of Android 16's moves.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
And it's really good.
Alrighty then. Special move. Tri-beam.
You sure? We have taken a bit of damage, although I guess we could heal after the fact.
Yeah, we can heal after the fact. Just get the job done. Plus, we get maximum support attack as well.
Nice.
See? There you go. Perfectly calculated.
So that's what, 3 Dragon Balls now?
That will be our third, yes.
Oh, all this lovely EXP.
Drink it up.
I will, like milkshake.
You can power through it by using multiple straws just to get through the lot even quicker.
Mr. Android. Please, that's my father's name. Okay, did everyone else die and just you survive? Well, I think 17 would as well.
Yeah, 17's a lot sturdier than that.
There we go. This was the actual 17, not Hellfighter 17 or any other variation.
Scarf is a bit of a giveaway. I think Hellfighter 17 had like a beige jacket or something like that. Definitely didn't quite have the same dress sense as OG 17 had.
Yes. Go get healed. Go back to Capsule Corp. I'm sure Bulma would fix you up. You gonna say thank you? Is that what this pair of ellipsis is leading up to? Ah, okay. Nice.
So now we can recruit 16, 17, 19, and 20, I believe, after completing this quest. I'm not sure if you have to find a rift or if you just need to find the right starfight, but if finding all the androids tickles you, then that would be the time in which to do so. Some of the androids have some really, really cool fusions though, so I generally recommend it.
Ah, precious lore, precious memories.
Alright, so our next Dragon Ball is actually on the 4th floor.
Okay.
And this will be a GT-themed one. I'm not going to spoil it just yet because I like to create the tension.
I already know what it is, mate, so there you go. Ah, wonderful. I love that.
The Para brothers.
There you go. Who the fuck are the Para brothers?
They're the 3 guys who dance.
Oh, those guys, yeah. Wish I could block them out, but there you go.